From coast to coast and around the world, this is Kaleidoscope, America's most exciting radio magazine. Stay tuned for more.
Announcing the arrival of Silk Air Flight number 222, arriving from Paris, Brussels, Frankfurt, Lodz, and Schnitzberg. Signal goes to 333 Zalkomane Fahrstuhl, Brussels Flowers,
Hello and welcome to the show. I am Maverick Max and I'll be your pilot of the airwaves for the next 30 minutes. And today we have a very special guest. I'm here today with Mané from Switzerland. I want to welcome you to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Better than ever. How would you describe your style of music?
It's definitely pop music. My main influences in terms of songwriting and productions are Sia and Demi Lovato.
What made you want to become a singer or songwriter?
So I always loved to sing. I've always sung when I was since I'm 3 or 4 years old at home. And it's always been a part of me. So I was always drawn to that. And since I'm 6, it was clear in my mind that I would do that and nothing else. And so it's mainly because it's a vital need for me. I wouldn't imagine my life without doing that. And also because I really want to bring something to people. And I've been empowered by other artists when I was younger and still now. And I want to make them feel, I want people to feel empowered in who they are. And that's how I felt when I was listening to music. So I think that's also why I'm doing this, because I want to empower people through my music.
So what makes you and your music different from everybody else?
Well, I think that I really want to bring something else into my music as more deeper lyrics and something that's also kind of spiritual in a way. When I mean spiritual, I mean connected to the others and the world around us. Even though it's pop music and it's mainstream and I love that, I think that's something a bit more edgy and mysterious that I can add on to my music. That's kind of different.
Bravery, head to the feet. Her mane is flowing in the breeze. Her toughest choices in her hands. Face to face with her contradictions. She could ignore her troubles or let them lie in her bed, but she'll go for her truth no matter what's coming ahead. It's all for the best, all for the best. Lioness, lioness, jumping through a ring of fire. Lioness, lioness, even when it's getting harder.
What is the message you're trying to get across through your music?
So I really want people to feel special for who they are. And I think that we all have those light parts in ourselves and also darker parts in ourselves. It's really hard sometimes to accept them, either the dark parts or the light parts. And my message would be to let them know that it's okay and that they can love themselves in who they are with their dark parts and their bright parts. Just feel empowered in who they are, and that they can trust themselves and trust their guts and just follow their guts, and anything that they want to achieve, they can achieve it.
Tell me about your name, where it comes from, and a little story behind that.
So my name is actually of Armenian descent. My mom is Armenian, my whole family from my mom's side is Armenian. And I've actually never been to Armenia, but I would love to go there. And although I was born in Switzerland and I've lived my whole life in Switzerland, I do feel a strong connection with the Armenian history. Even my grandmother wasn't born in Armenia, actually. She was born in Egypt. But I did have some family that went through the whole genocide and deportations and all of that. So I do feel a strong connection to that side of the family.
The ocean fills me and I breathe in deeply. I can feel you near me, indescribable. It's in our soul's memory. We are bleeding softly, drifting heartbeats through eternity. We were lost, now found. When our eyes, they bound, and our skies met in uncounted lifetimes. We're still standing on that grave, and now we're alive here. We can heal into the grace of our sacred place. I keep recalling I'm abandoned, breaking. I see the cradle you were carrying. It's not my empty shell. Be sure you don't need to hold your guilt. My pain, it's no longer yours. And though your wounds still show, I wish they weren't there. We were lost, now found. When our eyes, they bound. Our skies met in uncounted lifetimes. We're still standing on that grave.
Who are your inspirations, or who have been your inspirations throughout your life?
I've always loved Christina Aguilera. She was like my first favorite singer when I was 12 or 13, and I listened to all her albums and watched all her interviews, and she really inspired me in starting to write and sing. And right now my main influences are Sia and Demi Lovato in terms of their singing, their songwriting, their production-wise. I always loved Lady Gaga as well. I think she's just so inspiring. And Katy Perry as well. I love her story and her songs, and so I would say that's like my main influences.
Out of all your songs, which one would you say is the most personal one to you?
I would say All I Need, because it's about love and a breakup, and it's really personal because it was one of the hardest things I had to go through in my life, and which was getting over someone, and I thought I would never be able to live without that person. And so even though I was in total pain and heartache, I poured everything into that song, and it was a huge healing process for me, so I would say that's my most personal song.
Hold on tight to all we had, but we'll never have it back. You're gone, it hits me so hard. Hold the line, walking high. Do I die, do I survive? I'm swaying numb with your lack. I take a deep breath and count to 3. Open the door and let this be. Take a deep breath, befriend the pain. Let it come in and leave the ache. But all I need, all I need is just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug, I'll never have enough. Just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug. Hold the tears, all my fears, the imbalance in my mind, drowned in the pounding of my heart. Hold on tight to my lies, dreaming you will save me now. The void lies under my scars. I take a deep breath and count to 3. Open the door and let this be. Take a deep breath, befriend the pain. Let it come in and leave the ache. But all I need, all I need is just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug, I'll never have enough. Just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug. Feel you under my skin. Feel you running within. You feel me with hope. And tore your presence out of my soul. I hang on to the light in your eyes. Just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug, I'll never have enough. Just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug. And all I need, all I need is just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug, I'll never have enough. Just another shot, just another shot. I love you like a drug. And all I need, yeah, all I need is just another shot. I need, yeah, all I need is just another shot.
Hey, buddy. Me? Job hunting on the internet, huh? Well, we got hot jobs, cool jobs, jobs that are absolute monsters. Just click on our homepage. Come on, click!
Hey, where are all the jobs? Tired of internet job sites that lead you nowhere? Then log on to kforce.com. A new kind of job site, kforce.com. Over 2,000 recruiting specialists whose only job is to get you the job. kforce.com. Opportunity has a new address.
Every morning you shave the same area, over and over, till it becomes really irritating. But now there's Gillette Mach3. 3 blades that shave progressively closer. You take 1 stroke, it takes 3, so you don't have to shave the same area over and over. The result, far less irritation. 3 blades, fewer strokes, less irritation. Mach3. From Gillette.
How'd you like to get up to $12,000?
Who wouldn't?
It's the Army's enlistment bonus program.
What's the catch?
You have to qualify to get the $12,000.
I'll pay off my car.
You'll get valuable training in any one of several job fields.
My folks will like that.
And you'll learn skills for life.
Okay. Where do I get the $12,000?
Call your recruiter or 1-800-USA-ARMY, extension 777.
1-800-USA-ARMY? Where's that phone?
Paid for by the U.S. Army.
This is what sex is like in an ordinary condom. This is what sex is like in a new Durex condom. Feel what you've been missing. Set yourself free with the most exciting condoms ever made. New Durex condoms for ultimate sensitivity. Now safe sex doesn't have to feel that way. Set yourself free with new Durex condoms. Durex.
And we're back in the studio with Mané. So you came to the States, and why did you choose LA and Nashville of all places?
Well, LA because I had already been here, and I was actually coming here for a music program called Vocalize You, and it's a intensive 10 days of only music, writing, performing, and it's just amazing. So I came here for that, and then I thought I'd stay here because I wanted to meet people and gig here, and I always loved California and the ocean and everything. So I chose LA for that. And then Nashville because I have a friend over there, and I just thought if I'm in the States, then I might as well just, travel to another city and meet with her and co-write with her. And I had never been to Tennessee before, and it was really cool.
So what do you see are the biggest differences between Switzerland and the United States?
In terms of music, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in cultures also.
I think people here are in a way more open to try different things. I think in Switzerland it's also the case, but it's just a different mindset. In general, I would say there's more opportunities here. There's also more people wanting to do the same thing, so that's kind of more competition. But in terms of live venues and all of that, I think that there's more opportunities for artists here. Although it is developing in Switzerland as well. There's like huge, big festivals. But I guess it's also because Switzerland's a small country, so you might do things there, but then it's hard to export yourself out from Switzerland.
Tell me about some of your past experiences or crazy experiences that you've had while being a singer.
I don't know if it's that crazy, but for me, I really trust and believe in the power of visualization. And it's been crazy for me to actually, for example, 10 years ago, I came to LA with my dad just on a regular holiday. And I went to Santa Monica and I saw the ocean and I was like, okay, well, I totally picture myself coming back here as an adult with my songs and doing this and just gigging here and meeting people. And then I went back to Switzerland and I didn't forget about it, but it was like somewhere in the corner of my head. And when I came back this summer and I just suddenly realized, I was like, oh my God, 10 years ago I had pictured this and I'm here and I'm doing all of this, all of what I had pictured. So that's kind of how crazy life can be and how crazy good it can be to just, picture something and it actually happens. I think I'm just always amazed at how things work out in life when you put the hard work into it. And you know, like you work hard for something and then you let it go, and then something just happens for you in a good way. So it's kind of the same thing that happened with the producers that are producing my EP in Paris. I just think that there was like lots of circumstances that happened in my life that led me to go to Paris and meet them, because I always wanted to go to Paris as well, and then I kind of forgot about that and went on with my life, and then it just happened. So it's more like, it probably doesn't seem crazy, but for me it's crazy how things just fall into place at the right moment.
Yeah, I can't cry, no, I just lie to myself when I think of you. Yeah, I can't cry, I keep pretending you're gone for a day or two. Let the angels guard you. Whoa, in Alexandria, let the angels guard you. Whoa, in Alexandria, you don't need to worry now, please don't worry now. You know we are fine somehow, you know we are fine somehow. And yeah, I will cry, I won't lie to myself when I think of you. Yeah, I will cry, I won't pretend that you're gone for a day or two. Yeah, I will cry and I will lie to myself when I think of you. Yeah, I will cry, will keep pretending you're gone for a day or two. Let the angels guard you. Whoa, in Alexandria, let the angels guard you. Whoa, in Alexandria, let the angels guard you. Whoa, let the angels guard you. Whoa, in Alexandria.
What would your dream production or performance be? Who would you love to perform with? And when you get to that ultimate goal, what would it be?
I would love to perform with Lady Gaga. That would be like so cool. Her or Katy Perry or Sia or Demi Lovato. That's like, you know, as I said, like my main influences. So definitely that. And I would love to write with Sia. I think she's a songwriting genius, so that would be one of my dreams.
If you couldn't be a singer or songwriter, what else would you be doing instead?
I really don't know. But I know that when I was like 10, I wanted to become a journalist. So probably something, if I didn't do that, it would probably be something with languages or writing or things like that.
Wild beast tonight, a shadow in the light of my own sanctuary, a madness through the mind, a tangent on the line of my own territory. Wild beast.
What are you most proud of in your life?
So I would say there's two things, actually. I'm the most proud of my family, each and every one of them, and how I'm really proud to have them by my side, actually. I really feel that I'm so grateful to have their support, and I know it's not always the case, and I just have a wonderful family, so I'm really proud of them for who they are, really. And then I would say the second thing is related to my music. It's more about when I was 16, I lost my voice and I couldn't sing at all. And for a whole year, actually, I couldn't sing, and I thought I would never be able to sing ever again. Then I met my vocal coach, Robin De Haas, who is amazing, and we worked on it, and I got my voice back, and I learned to sing in a total different way. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really proud of that, because a lot of people told me I might actually never be able to sing again, and that it was all in my head, but I did feel that there was a real problem with my vocal cords. And I guess I'm just really proud of listening to my instinct and sticking with it.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, my plans are, so I'm going back to Switzerland very soon. I will release my first single, All I Need, by the end of the year. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. And I've got a music video that's going to be released with it. And then my other plans are to have shows back in Switzerland and eventually move back to LA for good.
I talk right over you. You talk right over me. There's more than what you choose to see. I'm more than your version of me. You try to tell me what to do, but I stand up to you. I bet you didn't think I would. See, I've got layers just like you. And you think you know me better. You think you know me better. You think you know me better than I know myself. You think you know me better. You think you know me better. You think you know me better than I know myself. You and I, we speak a different language, language. Whoa, you and I, we speak a different language, language. You and I, and I, and I, and I, you and I, and I, and I. You know we speak a different, and I, and I, and I.
Do you have a message for your fans out there?
Yeah, well, first I want to thank them for all their support, because I was really amazed by how much they're supporting me, and, you know, like, fans back there in Switzerland who support me through social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that, and I've posted, like, pictures of this trip and videos, and they're just being incredible, because they're sending lots of support from overseas, and just, you know, it's always, it feels great to have that kind of support, so I want to say thank you. And also, my message is really follow your guts.
And I want to thank Mané for being part of the show. I hope you get to come back soon again.
Thank you. It was really cool to be here, and I would definitely love to come back, so thanks a lot.
And with that, I'm bringing the show in for a landing. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you want to write me, write to mavericmax936@gmail.com, and we'll be back again next week with a lot more fun and surprises. Take care of yourselves.